Hi team, welcome to the March Coffee with the President. I appreciate you tuning in. It's a beautiful final day of March, so I'm outside, which is very nice, and have a few things to talk to you about. I usually talk about finances, and we've had a very good year so far, thanks to the farmstead, and we're near full occupancy there. We have 4 houses left to sell, but it's going well, and our challenges from a financial standpoint are we have a number of apartments we still need to sell, and the Apostle Center census is still in the mid-40s. We need to get that back up into the 50s. But overall, it's been a good year. A number of other big changes have happened in the last few weeks, and so the biggest being that Jim Touche, our Vice President of Operations, left, so that's a big hole to fill. Jim's a great guy, and we'll miss him. But we're not refilling that position. We're doing some consolidation. Matt Scarpato will be taking over as Vice President of Operations and Finance. He came to us last year as the CFO, so he's going to oversee both areas. He'll be in charge of facilities as well as our accounting department. With that change, Joe Marinero, who already had the title of controller, will be truly functioning in the controller position and overseeing all of our accounting. And Ed Brown has accepted the position of director of facilities and will oversee all of facilities. My assistant Jennifer Stout is moving over to facilities to be the operations manager, and she'll work with Ed and with Matt to help facilities run as smoothly as possible. So a lot of big changes there. We're also, instead of replacing Jim's position, we are hiring an accountant for our accounting department so that we can be more efficient and effective with our financial reporting and billing, because we need to bill in order to have money come in, so it's pretty important that we get that right, and then we also need to collect that money. So they have a big job to do. The other thing that's happened in addition to the staffing changes is last fall we bought the American Cancer Society building on Good Drive, right there at the end of Community Way. And our plans were to move the marketing department to that building. Currently they're at the farmstead, but we're going to be putting a new clubhouse in the building that they're in, so we needed to move them. But circumstances changed, and we decided that instead of moving marketing to the American Cancer Society building, we would move marketing into the Bachman Center. But that started a domino effect of changes. So our accounting department needed to move back to the main building and move back to the offices they used to be in down by the swimming pool. So accounting has moved there. That displaced both home care and life enrichment. They have found new offices near the main lobby. So they have new places, as well as the fact that Terry Schamberger, who was over here in the Bachman Center, he's our development manager, he has moved to the main offices as well. Also forgot to mention that with Jennifer moving to operations manager, Laura Taylor, who is the medical records secretary, will be coming over to the Bachman Center to work with me as my executive assistant. So looking forward to working with Laura. A lot of changes have happened over the last few weeks and are continuing to happen as we prepare for finalizing or finishing the farmstead. We have every house under construction except for the clubhouse, and then there's a duplex that will be right next to that, and we're getting the final approvals to do that. And we are in the planning process for 75 new apartments at our main building, so big changes are coming there. And along with those apartments will be a lot of changes to the community areas, dining, activities. We'll see lots of big changes in the next couple years. So thank you, everybody. One last thing before I go. Our biggest challenge is finding good people to work here, and I know all of you are good people, so if you have somebody, friends, family, please recommend for them to come to work at Homestead Village. We have good jobs, and we would love for you to invite people in your life to come and join us here at Homestead. So thanks for all you do. We would not be the great organization we are without each and every one of you, and we do appreciate you. Have a great April, which is tomorrow.